Wouldn't it be great if we all lived in a world where everyone is rated as equal? A world where there are no forms of abuse such as sexual, emotional, or society. A world where women can work alongside men without fear of judgment. A world where they can walk confidently in the streets without fear of being violated. Yet our society is normalizing sexual abuse. In our society, sexual abuse is being normalized. The victim is violated, attacked. Rather than questioning the men who are doing this, women are attacked. Why were you wearing those clothes? What were you doing walking that route? Why did you take that route? Why did you wear what you were wearing? Why did you do this or that? You shouldn't have done this. You wouldn't have been violated. And fear strikes me, asking myself, am I next? Why is it that sexual abuse is being justified? Why is it being normalized? What are we teaching our children? What are they learning from us? No one cares about the survivor. After violation, how she feels, survivor's trauma. Her world becomes colorless, meaningless, blurry. It becomes bleak, but no one cares. Rather, they question the survivor. In fact, they are attacked. Our society justifies rape. It laughs it off. It is excused. No one challenges it enough. No one is raising their voice enough. No one is raising their voice against sexual abuse. In UP, a girl was raped multiple times. In UP, a lot of women are being raped. Some were even taking videos whereas a woman was being raped, as if our voices are not strong enough. Rape is being justified by the way they define manhood. Let's redefine manhood. They are like boys will be boys. Boys will be boys. Really? Who are boys? What are boys? Boys should stand up and redefine themselves as men and not help in defending a criminal or defending an offensive thing such as sexual abuse. No one cares about the survivor's trauma and what happens after rape. The survivor starts walking, feeling out of place. They are further damaged by the fact that they have to witness their family being pointed at, witness their family going through financial crises, not being able to afford medical expenses, and then they start feeling like a burden. No one helps them in counseling. There is a recent case whereby a girl was murdered by her own family in the name of trying to protect their family name. The way in which we are justifying sexual abuse, the way in which we are laughing it off or excusing it is unjustifiable. They will be like, why were you wearing this? Why did you take this route? What of that 8-year-old girl that was raped? That 3-month-old baby not dressed properly? What did you see through that diaper? This thing that we are creating, or we have to fix this. Men being men, boys being boys. What are we teaching our children? A 7-year-old and an 8-year-old raped a 7-year-old girl here in India, and no one had to raise their voice enough. A doctor or nurse was raped coming from work. It is becoming normalized and is getting out of hand. Boys will be boys. Men will be men. Why did you walk at night? Why did you talk to him? Why did you talk back? They make it seem like it's a game. They make it seem like our lives are games. They are not taking us seriously. They are playing and toying with our lives. You could be next. You will not understand what it feels like up until you are the one who is next. You will not feel it. You will never understand the pain of being molested or violated up until you are the one who will be standing in those shoes. We have to fight and raise our voices. Our voices are strong enough. You are not alone. We have to fight. It's not like women's voices are weak. And I am here challenging those people who are responsible for women's rights, those people who claim to be responsible for women's rights, yet they are letting all this get out of hand, yet they are not putting up solutions that are meant to deal with this. What are you doing? What have you been doing? Haven't you been seeing what is happening all over? What are you doing? Are you sleeping? Wake up. Everyone should wake up and make sure that this issue is solved. Violation of women. Her life becomes damaged. Her life changes drastically. Everything becomes bleak, meaningless, colorless. Her soul is summoned into a place of darkness and no one even cares. Because women are just toys, right? A mother keeps quiet when a daughter is being raped. A brother does not do anything when a sister is being raped. A society questions a girl who has been raped and not of rape, criticizing the victim, making excuses. Let's raise our voices. Let's create a change. It is not awareness that I'm searching for, because everyone already knows that girls are being violated. It is a challenge to those who claim to be in power, a challenge in those who claim to be responsible for girls' rights. What are you doing? What are you doing with your power, that authority that you claim to have? What have you done? Can you not see what is going on? What measures have you placed? How have you helped? Because it hasn't stopped, it's just becoming worse and worse by the day. The girls are being violated. The girl child deserves to be saved. They have rights. You claim to know those rights. You claim to protect those rights. Yet you are not doing anything about it. Teaching children wrong things. You should be better than this. What are you doing with your power? There is this concerning issue over how girls' rights are being violated, how they are being sexually abused, and how everyone is criticizing the girl child and not defending her. The victim is being victimized and rape cases are growing rapidly. What do you have to say about that?
According to my own view and according to my mind, I think men are losing their minds right now. Men are just insane.
Okay.
Because how can someone rape a 4-year-old girl? How can we cannot blame the baby? We cannot blame maybe her dressing and stuff. We cannot.
Maybe they saw through the diaper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Men are losing their minds right now. These creatures, they are just.
This is Mystical Man. My question for you is, you have noticed how in India and all over the world, girls are being violated and sexually abused. People are being violated and the society is questioning the girl's character or the clothes that she's wearing. They are actually excusing the men instead, defending the men instead of the girl child. What are your views on that issue?
Well, basically, let us condemn the act of abuses towards girls. We live in the 21st century that the right of every individual should be respected, more especially female. The peace and security of women should be carefully looked at. And the issue of dress code should not be justification for abusing a female. That is totally wrong. And we should also look at indecent way of dressing. There are different jurisprudence in line with the location you find yourself. For my country, if a girl child is seen dressing indecently, authority will call you, lawful authority will call you and warn you that this is not the right way to dress. On our jurisprudence, on our law, there is something referred to as indecent exposures, which is a crime. It's a violation on our law. In Liberia, we don't allow that. You will be advised. But if you continue, punishment will be prescribed so that you will change your way of dressing. So all in all, the manner and form in which a female dress or dresses should not be justification to abuse her.
Okay.
It's
So
wrong.
I have another question.
Yeah.
They excuse social abuse in the name of boys will be boys, men will be men. Do you support that as a boy or man? Are you?
Can you say that again? I didn't
They
get that.
excuse social abuse, saying that boys will be boys, men will be men, and yet no man is standing up to fight against that statement. Do you agree that as men, you are just creatures walking around waiting to attack any female as you are men?
No, that is totally wrong. That is what I said from the onset, that we live in a lawful society. Abuse from male counterpart to a female is actually wrong. It doesn't matter because of your gender as a male and you feel you have strength and you have the ability to wave insult or to disrespect or to abuse a female. That is totally wrong. I'm not in support of such saying.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Queen, so Queen, I have a question for you. You have noticed how girls are being violated in India and all over the world. You have noticed how the society is responding to that violation and how the people are victimizing the victim, violating and attacking the victim. What are your views on sexual abuse and how it is rapidly taking place all over?
Okay, thank you. Like she said, Point Annie, a BBA student at the Gujarat Growth Institute in India. For my viewpoint, like it's an abuse to girls, children, to women being violated of their rights, their dignity. More especially you being raped is kind of shame and embarrassing in the society. It's infringing on the right of girls, children, because like many will be traumatized after this incident occur, and it might lead to their early death because they won't able to stand being shame in the society of people pointing at them as a girl or a woman that have been raped. So for my view, the government have to come in and then to protect the rights of girls, children, our pride, our dignity to society. They are very good and essential because they bring happiness to us. When girls, children are being raped, for me, like it brings shame to myself. Like I will feel disenchanted. I don't want to go to school again. And sometimes it might lead to my relationship status. I won't like to get or be involved in the relationship again because I will hate men in my entire life. I won't like anywhere I see men. Like my country, I'm from Liberia. My former president, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, she was once raped, and after that she became president. She hated men so much to the extent they brought girls, children rights, women rights. You see, these are all things that the government have to put and mechanically in place to see how best the society can be able to protect the pride and dignity of girls, children. Thank you.
Thank you so